So today we'll be discussing about this, which is creating AI agents using LangGraph and LangChain. Okay, so this is one of the top courses which I believe, which I will be giving the complete overview today in front of you. Okay, but before that, again, just to break the session and break the ice, and before doing anything, I would like to little bit take one step back and tell you how you need to, what you need to learn, and how you need to learn in a very like as if like I'm writing on a notebook. Okay, nothing predefined. Okay, Ankit, I'm just getting small background, echo
Okay, I'll
from
mute it.
you.
I'll mute it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay. To to start with, guys, to anyone coming to IT, non-IT, for all of you, this is just my advice. So you need to start your journey. Okay. So first of all, first thing is the basics of AI that you need to learn, and in that there are three important topics. Number one is AI tools. Okay, so you people need to know there are multiple tools available outside, including ChatGPT and Gemini, VIO, and you got Sora and you got Skyworks, offers multiple things. Okay, first of all, if you want to learn, even if you see here, I will be using 95% of my work today is using AI tools. Openly telling for today presentation that you will be going through is also created by this tool. Okay, I don't spend hundreds of hours of creating this. I will be using tools like Skywork, and the only difference between anybody and me is I really know 100% how to write the prompts. Okay, because my prompts are exactly my thoughts, and my prompts have a structure. My prompts have a hybrid approach. That's the reason why I was able to create this particular presentation in just 10 to 15 minutes of my work, and I was able to run this presentation, guys. By the way, I will show you. Uh, you can tell me if I'm doing right or wrong, but this is the presentation I created today. Quickly, I will go through. It gives the summarization. It gives the structure of table and what I want to teach today. We'll be discussing. I was able to ask what is the difference between data science and AI engineering, because people have a lot of confusion. This is absolutely point to point. It will give it to me. It gives in this workshop what I want to tell. It got four important points, which is with icons, and it got concepts which I will be a little bit going in detail. And what is the focus that you people need to focus when you're actually learning something like this? And what are the two important tools which you will be discussing today, which is completely code based? There are some no code tools which I'll be discussing, but this is what technical deep dive. Okay, and what is the end result of this technical is creating some agents. Okay, I'm not explaining this. Now, there are also alternate tool called no code agent builders, which is called N8N, which I'll show you. That is also how we can develop an agent without coding skills and creating POCs, like proof of concept. And for that also, I had a nice presentation. And completely, and coming to the other tools, okay, you can see here, essentially I can what is my particular other next tools that I can develop. There's some list of tools it is giving, like local AI and stuff. Okay, finally I just discussing about prompt engineering. This also giving one slide about prompt engineering. Finally, where it is all helpful, it is giving me a nice bullet points. This is all you people. Okay, if you are developers, engineers, data science, software testers, you all will are the people who can learn something out of this. So it had given me this also. Okay, so like that, before going into that, so my tool, which is skywork.ai, is the one which giving me this. That you need to, whenever you are looking into AI, first thing you need to do is learn these tools. Get aware of this, how these tools are working, why this Skywork is so good, why ChatGPT is good. Use the tools, but in that, if you are a technical person, if you're not a business person, think how the tools are working. Okay, why the tools are making so much of money, how they are working. If you start using it and getting inspired out of it, tomorrow you will be able to develop similar tools in your next job. Okay, that is the point. Okay. So the second thing, guys, listen carefully. The second very important thing that you need to learn is prompt engineering. Okay, why prompt engineering is It is used everywhere. Okay, today I will be showing two different things: building an agents using code, and building an agents without using code. Okay, using the code is very, very important for the people who got some touch, like automation testers, or if you are a software developer, or if you have basic development skill. If you can think about coding, you will have you will be very much happy to understand what I will be telling today. However, even for that also, without prompting or without optimizing the prompt, or prompt engineering is the basics for any person in the AI company. Because for future, what will happen is, obviously your company will be implementing some AI, like building agents, or they will be looking into AI. So obviously they will see who in the team are capable of working with AI. Okay, that's the 2026. And 2027, the people who haven't moved into AI will lose their jobs. Okay, so 2026, I wish you all move into a particular project which have AI in it, at least one part. Uh, Even though if you don't believe, there are some tools for buying the prompts also. Okay, so I'll show you. Um, okay, so this is the tool which I normally use. So this tool, guys, so yeah, there are some tools for writing the prompts also. So there is a tool called prompt base. Okay, so this is the tool. So here you can get even the prompts to, you can buy some prompts. Okay, example, you want to tell, create a prompt for what? Best AI engineer CV, something like this. Okay. Okay, I don't want to use a prompt for this, but yeah. Okay. See, you have lot of prompts for writing CV. Okay, and see here, this is a prompt. This is, you can see the, I mean, if I want, I have to pay $2.99. But see here, there's a prompt for writing the CV. If you use this prompt, copy that, because you can't copy it unless you pay. But copy that, put your details, and put in your chat GPT. You will get the best CV that you don't even imagine. You need to know your prompt engineering. For that also, there are some tools, but you need to learn how to write the prompts. Okay, which includes your context, your role, your what you need to do, what you have to do. Is you need to learn this. Okay. So anyway, as a part of the course, if you join, we will teach you these basics before going into the detail. Okay. And finally, what you need to learn, okay, is now the biggest topic of the world is agents, guys. Okay, I think you people believe or not, building agents, okay, is the hot topic of the world. Okay, so now see, agent is nothing but in a end-to-end workflow. It can be data pipeline. In that, at some point, 1 or 2 points, you will see a that will enhance the whole end-to-end pipeline, and you will be getting data or outcome or anything. Example, data pipeline, okay, will be automated using agents. Okay, so agents is one of the topic, and agents will be part of our integral workflow for businesses, companies, and even for our lifestyles. Okay, so these are the three topics that you people need to learn if you want to become a specialist. Okay, so any questions or anything that you want to ask?
Yeah. Sorry. What prior knowledge is essential to learning all of this? Is there any prior knowledge that is required? Or can you just come into this newly? Can you take this course and get a full-time job on it?
Very good. I'm coming there. I'll be opening few jobs. Okay. So see, out of this, so this is the basics that you need to know. Okay. And coming to this, how you take forward. Okay. So if you want to become example, you are a business analyst, you are a non-technical background, like you are a business analyst, or you are a project manager, or you are a scrum master, or you're a product owner. Okay. So if you're a product guy, okay, then what happens? So including business and even some software testers, okay, manual testers, okay, take it like that. So manual testers. So what they have to do is they all have to learn these skills to become a role called AI consultant. Okay. So guys, listen carefully. This is a role which is what I would suggest for the people who are in these roles, who are like not doing much of coding or non-technical, or like they don't want to exhaust too much on technical or coding skills. Then there is a very good opportunities around a jobs called AI consultant. And this is a role where in this what is the expectations for the companies is you should be able to understand the business problem and convert into AI solution. Okay, so that's what the world will be. Okay, so what you need to do, it's like a typical software development, mobile app application, for an example. What a business analyst will do, take a requirement of an idea, you will develop a complete solution for this. Like example, Uber, all this city mapper, or if you take any, there was a problem that this is there, and then the people are able to provide a solution. So this, if you are becoming an AI consultant, and what skills you need, you still need all these skills. But on top of that, the one thing I want to tell you guys is there's something called large language models. There is some skill called tools. There's skill called RAG, and there's some skill called MCP server. And this is completely non-technical. If you know this, all this together, what you can do is you can give a solution to a business problem. Means like a typical business analyst, where you can solutionize the any real-time problem, because in 2026 there'll be hundreds and hundreds of new projects will be starting on AI. Okay, like I want to use AI for that. I want to use for HR. I want to use for lead management. So whenever there is a business problem, then your roles in your new job, what they expect you to do is you need to have a AI consultant skill, which is nothing but you are solutionizing the problem of AI and able to solutionize it using this tool, which is nothing but creating a architecture or a solution of, okay, we have to use this for this Gemini, we have to use Anthropic, we have to use the cloud, we have to use this OpenAI, and in that we have to use maybe Google Sheets, or you need to do database, or if you are having a subscription system like SAP, use SAP there. So if you can able to understand AI and able to help your team of who is implementing AI, because 70 to 80% of the people in a team will be non-technical people. Even now also the same thing. Okay, database designers, your UX UI designer, your business analyst. So this is all people you can be. These all people will be calling a AI consultant, and you are the person who will be able to almost give a solution, except giving a scalable solution. Okay, so you can be a business analyst, you can tell this how to. The implementation part can be initially done by this person, which is like POC or a creating a trial version of the AI. Okay, that's what till that this person can do. But if they want to go for a scalable solution, example bank, then they think, okay, we don't want to no code solution. We want to go for a scalable solution. That is where the land graph and lang chain came into picture. Okay, and that role is called AI engineer. Okay, so AI engineer is a role who will be using Python, okay, or JavaScript, but Python is really, really good. And you will be able to build, okay, who is nothing but a developer, technically, build the AI solution. Okay, like again, any company want to build a solution, they will be doing it. Okay, so example, if you see any jobs, guys, just Google it, AI engineer jobs. Okay, you'll be seeing hundreds and hundreds of jobs, and the demand is so high. Okay, full stack AI engineer, AI prompt engineer, AI engineers, Gen AI solution engineer, lead AI research engineer, AI engineer, principal AI engineer, AI engineer, all this see. Okay, and this almost every role that you are seeing here will be almost equal to what I was talking right now. Okay. So what they will be expecting. Okay. So obviously they will be expecting you to know, see, build a prototype for POCs to validate, accelerate customer decision making, which is nothing but using tools like N8N, okay, which I'll be showing in a minute. So you'll be able to create POCs. You should be able to secure an architectures of how AI should be done, drive AI capabilities to the business purpose. That is called your solutionizing it, and able to develop POCs and ensure that seamless per transaction, precise delivery, technical string. 5 years experience in solutionizing AI solutions, which is nothing but this, building AI solutions, having some domain, hands-on AI applications like your bit of, like cloud and APIs. So that's it, guys. Almost, even they're not asking you much of coding skills here. Okay, so they're asking you cloud skills and giving a solution.
So what is the difference between a solution architect and an AI solution architect or
Eh,
an AI consultant then?
See, solution architect is technically it is a little bit of legacy kind of a thing where that is a more of giving a solution using APIs and microservices and SAP, all this kind of systems, which is completely developing end-to-end systems using, what are the Salesforce, whatever it is. That's a traditional. But now that's a bigger picture, okay, like enterprise. But now AI is not enterprise. AI is individually, right now, they are implementing individual pods, like example, in real estate. They're trying to build AI for mortgage advising, or if banking, fraud detection, or if it is supply chain. Because now companies are implementing AI at a little low level, not at the enterprise level, because enterprise level, people don't believe AI yet. There's no trust. Okay, I can maybe one part of my company, I can use AI and see how it goes. Okay, so that is the level of 2026. Maybe 2027, 28, it will go to enterprise level, but none of these tools are yet proven that they're enterprise level AI. So they haven't solved like example, they haven't reduced the budget of 2 million for for customer. Never they have done out. It was used to be a toy, it used to be a play tool, it used to be a POC. Now they're productionizing it into small pods. Okay, so that's the difference.
So there will like solution architects will be above the AI engineers or sorry, AI consultants who will be doing a even more detailed architecture part of how the project goes as a whole.
Yeah, you can say that, but they are more of non-AI level kind of a solution architects.
So is their jobs at stake or will they survive?
Yeah, after 1 year, they'll be at stake. If see, there's still the job will be there for all of you guys. I'm telling your all job will be there, but you should have that element of AI, okay, into your job. Okay, so your jobs will be there, but you will be having couple of roles in your job, saying that, do you know LLMs, do you know agents, do you know this, do you know that? Okay, so you will still have your jobs will be almost equal. There will be a lot of hundreds of new jobs. I wish you all go to the new jobs, but if you want to stand with your own jobs, I would all the best. But you need to have that 2 to 3 lines of skill set with you that about AI. Anything can happen, you will be ready. Okay.
So, sorry, I have another question. So,
Mhm.
if for someone like me who is a predominantly manual testing person, and then now if I move into AI after this course and all of that as an AI consultant, so where will I fit in? I'm neither a business analyst nor a solution architect, but I've been a tester and now I want to be into consulting. So, how do I fit into the?
You will be your own consultant. There is a new jobs called AI consultant jobs.
Okay.
Okay, so see, there are two things. You can still be applying as business analyst with AI skills.
Mm-hmm.
50% of your job is that job such as that, but 50% of job is completely new title. Okay,
Okay.
see here, there will be lot of this your AI consultant, even for AI engineer. They are
Yes.
they're expecting you to be, AI prompt engineer. There will be a lot of new roles. you will be able to fit all these roles. So 50 to 75% new roles, 30% you will be able to apply old roles also. Okay, but I wish 2026, the way the things are going, the old roles will be at one point. It can be March or it can be February or it can be end of Jan. One day you will have that black day where you will old jobs will be slowly going off. Okay, so that's the point.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, now guys, so now from AI consultant, there are three different roles that is emerging. Okay, one is AI engineer, one is AI tester, okay, and one is AI ops engineer. Okay, so I wish you and we are running the courses exactly replicating the exact role. So we have one course called AI consultant role, but this is very good to starting point. But my point of view, if you are a techie guy, or if you think that sir, I am very good at coding, then I would suggest directly go into this course. Okay, which is nothing but AI engineer with Python and Java Python. Okay, and what you will be doing here, you will be developing the solution, which I will be showing in a minute, using something called land graph. Okay, and there are something called DI Spy, and there is a QAI. There are multiple tools like Selenium. We have Cypress and Playwright. Because guys, I'm telling, when you are coming from automation testing, it will be as easy as that. But here, the value that you are creating is a million times better than what you're doing in automation testing. Okay, so there is some tools called land graph, which is the toppest. There are other tools which you don't need to learn, but land graph is one of the tool. And before learning land graph, you will still need to go through the basics. Okay, without that, if you touch any of the Python code, you'll be like going into Python developer role, which is nothing to do with AI engineer. Okay, or you will go to data scientist. So that's the reason why, if you know all these concepts, including LLM and tools, RAG, I'll be showing in a minute, then you will become a AI engineer, and in that you will be able to develop applications like like building AI agents, basically agent building. Okay, that is the point. So you'll be building AI agent with land graph and LangChain. Basically, what I'm saying is you should be able to develop these kind of agents for your company. If you learn how to develop these kind of agents, either code or without code, then you can actually fit into any role in the company. So I will show you two versions of the agents. One is with coding and one is without coding. Okay, so my point of view, you learn both, because the first thing will give you exactly what is AI means, what is LLM, what is MCP servers, what is RAG, what is tool. These are the important concepts of your agents. Okay, so then only you will be able to build agents. So that's what I will be teaching you. Basics of LLM, MCP servers, how to integrate your MCP servers, what is the RAG, and because knowledge base, right? I mean, you cannot actually just say that use ChatGPT in a bank. You can never do that. Okay, ChatGPTs are external people. If you want to develop a ChatGPT, or if you want to develop an agent in your own company, you need to give them an input through something called um, RAG server. So for that, you need to develop the RAG knowledge base. So like that, there is some knowledge that you need to acquire to develop these agents. Now, okay, while this agent is waking up, let me show you let me show you my agent here. Okay, see guys, this is an agent. What I did, I have two agents which I have developed using coding. Okay, here you can see here that, let's see here careful guys. I'm showing you exactly two different places. Okay, where is the view? Okay, give me 1 second. Give me a second. Okay, give me a second, guys. Give me exactly 1 second. Let me just start this. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think it is getting started. Give me a second. Okay, so now see here, I got okay, let me show you. So
The screen you're sharing is frozen. Like I'm not able to see anything moving. Not sure if it's for me, just for me or for even for others.
No, I
Is
second
it
that.
frozen? Is it
Uh,
Yeah,
frozen?
can we
could
see
you move
that
your
code?
mouse, sir? No, we can't see the movement.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
give
it's
me a
just
second.
stuck on the, yeah.
Yeah, probably it's frozen. Screen is frozen.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, I mean, my point of view, let me show you the difference. So basically the point, guys, I mean, I will be very, because we are almost 1 hour. The simple point is you should be able to develop the skills of developing agents, okay, using no code tools. And then you need to start using coding tools. Okay, if you are able to develop using coding skills, okay, with coding, then you will be getting, like, example, you are like a example, there's a difference between obviously automation tester and SDET. SDET is see, I'm telling, I'm not saying no to anything, but my point of view, I can easily teach you this skill. This is absolutely very simple. Even automation framework will even get less code than this. Hardly you will be able to, you just need to develop something like this. I mean, don't think it is very technical. What I need to do, if you see this line of code, okay, and technically this is an algorithm. This is the algorithm. I think people, I think you are expecting this kind of thing. This is an algorithm or a workflow, okay, which have agents into it. So it's an end-to-end workflow. What it will does, it takes an input of a topic and it will take a YouTube video. Okay, so let me give a sample of this. So what does it does? So example, I will create a small topic. I'm telling I want to create one blog post or a podcast of a topic today. Okay, if example CEO of a company, I want a agent to give me a podcast of topic of something very trend. And what you will do, you will go to YouTube, take the top video, because you cannot, there is 2 hours video, you can't do anything. What this agent will do? Okay, so now this agent, while you are seeing, this is done by coding, but this agent will research. See, now that agent is researching about the topic by getting the content of the video. Okay, see how powerful AI is. While you people are seeing, it is analyzing the video. Okay, this is done through LangGraph. By the way, this is called LangChain LangGraph. This is exactly what I will teach you. Okay, almost lot of every company is using this framework to develop agents. Okay, and these jobs are at least going up to 100K. Okay, no, don't even, I'm not even exaggerating it. This row, that the skills for this, who can actually use nothing but a engineer or a developer. So technically you are a developer. Previously, if you want to develop anything, you need to learn data science and all these things. You need to know a lot of regression model and all. Now because LLMs came into picture, all these days are gone. So now you can see here this agent, okay, which is nothing but the code base here. What it is doing, I just had created these 4 lines where I said I linked all these things. Research a video, analyze the video, create a report of that video, and create a script for my podcast. Okay, example, CEO is doing a podcast tomorrow. This will be a script for him to podcast. Okay, and what it does, okay, is nothing but you are just writing 4 lines of code, and in these 4 lines of code, example, you are here what you will do is, here in these 4 lines of code you will have OpenAI. Okay, so where is OpenAI coming into picture? In this particular thing, see, right now what it is doing, it is doing a Google search and it is configuration. Technically, I think this is even not a AI. It is doing Google search. Let me go back. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Where is my graph? Okay. So, okay, I don't want to. Let me show you the. Okay, go to my state, search for open AI. Okay, or just go here, open. Okay, see here it will use OpenAI key because without that it never works. Now what I'm doing here, maybe it is using. Okay. Okay, so it is using something called Grok. Grok is nothing but you can always change your model from anywhere to anywhere. So as a part of the training, if you join our training, I will teach you how to create this kind of a agents by writing the code. Okay, and what it is doing here, it is indirectly, it is also will be doing, but here, see here, this is a prompt based on the content. Give me the overview of the topic. See here, this is the prompt. Even in the code, I need to write a prompt, and the remaining things will come from the end user. But I write the code, I write the prompt. This prompt will go into OpenAI and it will give you the video analysis back. So every part of my graph building, which is nothing but creating the workflow for these nodes. This is the core. Creating report, creating podcast. Internally, I am using AI, but externally, that's an agent. Okay. And that agent is so powerful that you can see here, or I think my run out of my credits, but you can see here, if it is all good, it will give me a podcast of my agent. So like this, with my coding, I can create agents. And without coding also, I can create agents. So if you understand this, you cannot directly go into coding. You will be like lost. So what I will teach you, first of all, I will teach you these tools. Okay, example, if you see me here also, I have hundreds of my, this one. Example, see here, I will be running one agent to get my leads. Okay, see here, I'll execute one agent. Give me 1 second, guys. This is, let's try checking. I think there was some node missing somewhere.
So,
Okay.
when it comes to this kind of lead fetching and all these things, I think you might be fetching it from, I don't know, somewhere on internet, right? From some company, or I don't know how it works, but is it public or, I mean, I just want to make sure it's not breach of GDPR or something. How does it work? I don't know in
No,
commercial.
it is not like, see, this is example. It's not at all GDPR breach, okay, because
Oh,
this is
okay.
all through APIs, okay. So I'm telling why I'm telling this is if I'm part of your company, then your company problems I will try to automate. Okay, example here, see here, I got agent to find the jobs, which is this is an agent which will give you the jobs and will automatically apply for the jobs based on the job description, and it will wait for the interview call. Okay, so here they are, for everything that I can think about, I can create agent, and that agent will have this AI into it. Okay, see here, I have hundreds of AI agents. Like example here, I have an AI agent. I can have Gemini, I can use OpenAI, I can use whatever I want here. When I click on agent, this is exactly what I want you people to learn. I can create a memory. This is nothing but your RAG. I can create a tool. I can create MCP servers. So I can do anything. Example, in your company, you have a database of customers, and you are very hard to find those customer details. Simply link your customer data with a MongoDB. This, okay, and then your OpenAI, whatever it is, you can change that to whatever the OpenAI you want to use, ChatGPT, or you want to Gemini. But what you can do is anything that you want to do with your customer data, you can do it, and you can create agent which fetches that information. You want to know who is the top customer in Sainsbury's in Christmas? Give him a gift. Write one prompt. Okay, so you just need to write one prompt, and here the prompt will come into picture. Example, I'm using this prompt. Create one prompt, and while creating a prompt, you will have this options. Okay, see here, your system message. This is nothing but system prompt. So you have to write a system prompt here, and that's it. You will be able to get anything you want in millions of records of data through AI. Okay, so like that, these tools, these no-code tools are so powerful that it can do anything. But if you want to scale up, or if you want to, kind of think, okay, sir, I think I don't want to use this kind of tools. I want to have a scalable solution, or I want my developers to build the agent instead of third-party tools. Okay, then go and develop using LangGraph and LangChain. So what I'm saying the story is, if you are learning these three concepts, and especially agent building, if you are able to learn with no code and coding, both. If you know both, you are a superstar. If you say, sir, I want to start with just a consultant, test my waters, and I will come back to you, then you can do it. Then you can join this AI consultant, this one, which we are charging £499, which is a course for non-tech people. If you are saying, sir, I am okay, sir, I'm like an example, Deepal was saying, sir, I think I am more tech than normal people, then go for this engineer course. Okay, where we will be teaching you Python coding. Okay, I think people know automation testing, Java basics. And again, here, guys, this is Selenium is much more harder than this. It is so easy. And so, okay, guys, so coming back to the original thing. So we have these 4 courses. Okay, you can choose one of this course. One is AI consultant, as I said, if you want to start your career, or if you just want to learn AI and go out somewhere, this is the right one. But if you want to take this as a career, then we are running this course. So this course, normally we are running this course for $14.99. Okay, and right now we are running a discount of £200 for the people who are attending the demos. So this course is now we are giving this course. This is a 2 to 3 months of course, which including again will touch all the other topics that we discussed. But here mostly developing the agents using LangGraph and LangChain and Python. This is a very heavy technical one, but this will be giving you a job, which is, as I said, you can see here any job at least 100K. Okay, so that is the course for developer. But if you want to excel in software testing, so this is not, sir, I want to still be in testing. We have course for that. Okay, so what we will be teaching you is how to test these agents. That's it, guys. And then, if you want to become ops engineer, this is also very good because now there'll be no virtual machines. There'll be something called GPUs. NVIDIA is coming with a lot of even smaller components for the GPUs. This complete different world, guys, where you will be able to deploy application using AI and deploying the AI agents, like example GPUs and all these things. You can't use physical servers. This also different altogether different course.
I am amazed.
Okay, cool. Okay, guys, yeah, that's it from my side.